Alright. Didn't happen. Here we go. No one saw it. Link was just having a dream. It was a bad dream. And it's alright. Good luck teaching him not to scream while playing, yeah. So she had a kid, and a lot of the, like, some stuff that was left behind was, like, dishes and stuff, which was cool. And, like, I bought one of the dressers, but the other dresser that I didn't want was also left. And I was like, whatever, 2 dressers. Whatever. But she also had a kid, and a lot of kids' furniture was left. So I have, for instance, this little wooden thing with a bunch of, like, brightly colored, different colored plastic bins that's meant to hold, like, kids' toys and stuff. And I just have random odds and ends in it. But it's, like, one of the random things that sometimes people come over and see it and be like, why do you have this? It's, like, weird that I have children's furniture. But it totally makes sense for me. But anyway, yes, exactly, Spiffly. Welcome! I'm so glad to have just started the stream about 2 minutes ago. Because this is the first run of the night. MNC Epiphany, you got it exactly right. And all of the furniture was stained red. Weirdly, yeah. Yeah. You know what was weird is I was in here, and everything seemed perfectly pleasant. All the furniture was nice. And then I left, and I came back, and all of it was, like, weird and torn up and covered in these, like, odd... I think they were either, like, strawberry jam or maybe, like, red wine stains all over the place. And then I, like, blinked, and when I opened my eyes, it was all fine again. And I don't know. It's weird. But I got it for a good price, so... what could I say? You know, what am I going to say no to? It's like a couch I got for like $100. It's a great couch. I love that couch. So it's nice because I have now two couches in my living room. I guess technically one's a love seat, but I have a nice big comfy sofa. How have I done that twice? And the little love seat I got from IKEA when I used to have my studio apartment that I lived in. How many A Link to the Past 80% runs have you made today? Just one. Over the course of my life, about 2 or 3. No, it's way more than that. Let me see if I could see. According to LiveSplit, this is my 88th attempt. That's probably not an accurate count. But it'd be more accurate than a random prediction of mine. I would say about 100 sounds about right. If you consider I do about a run a day, and I've been running this for a couple of months now, we're probably at least 50 full runs at this point, right? Maybe. Maybe. It was a nice warm-up, Apod. Thank you. Welcome. How's it going? Nice to see you. One day we need to host a Hearthstone tournament for our viewers. That would be fun. That would be fun. I think we should do something like that. I've had a little bit of hesitation to do too much viewer participation stuff, because there's always that little bit of an anxiety. Like, so imagine, okay, imagine you're a magician or a stand-up comic or something, and you have a part of your routine where you're like, hey, can I get any volunteers? And everybody in the audience just sits there stone-faced at you and no one volunteers. And you have that like, someone please, someone please. So the little bit of a fear of viewer participation things is that I would just be here like, okay, who's the next? Anyone want to? All right, I guess I'll just play a solo. Okay, we'll wait and see. Oh, yay. So I've been a little bit hesitant to do it until the channel got a little bit larger, but I think we're to the size now that we could probably do it, you know? It's not like I'm going to say, all right, everybody pull out your Genesis, and we're all going to play Phantasy Star 2 together. Then maybe it would be small participation, but I'm guessing a lot of you guys play Hearthstone. Guys and girls. I don't mean to say just guys. I'm using guys gender neutrally, even though I probably shouldn't. But I'm sure a lot of you play Hearthstone. That'd be fun. Oh man, I still haven't whitelisted Battle.net. Sorry about that, Alec. Moobot is a little oppressive at times. Oh! Well, at this point, I was dead. So we're doing better than we were last time. Whoop. Could play Phantasy Star on the GBA? No, we only play on the Genesis version. If we're gonna do a annoy everybody by having a mandatory participation Phantasy Star 2 day, we're gonna do it on the Genesis. Darn it! I picked Phantasy Star 2, by the way, because that's, in my opinion, the weakest of the four. And given that I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess, though please, I would be excited to hear I was wrong. Am I the only one who's played Phantasy Stars 1 through 4? Baka's stalking my plays. Baka! I still need to watch someone play and win a game of Hearthstone so I can get that apparently, Chosen C, apparently you did need permission. Immediately after Spiffly gave it to you, you posted your link, so... all I can say is... probably works. Anyone here a YouTuber? I have some past... I just bit my tongue. Some past streams that I've uploaded to YouTube, and one that I've edited and uploaded to YouTube. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber. Mostly because that makes me think of potatoes, but if you have a question about uploading videos to YouTube or how the Creator Studio works or anything like that, like a technical question, I could probably answer it. But if it's a, hey, I want to interview somebody who makes their living on YouTube, not me. Yet, maybe. We'll see. Great, now I have to buy a job. I know, mandatory participation too, Mr. Grunge. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. Insofar as it was completely my decision, and I've made the decision that I wanted, so I'm not going to change it, and at this point it's out of my hands. I'm just powerless. In that I had all the power. I play the part of an upper middle class white man really well. No, I just want to cause all of the problems and blame everybody else for it. Why aren't you just accepting that that's what I want to do? This is what I want. I need it done this way immediately. And I'm used to getting everything I want all the time. So, let's go. I did have someone snap at me once. Only once. In my life did a client of mine snap at me. And it actually made me laugh. Like, I literally laughed. And I think he realized right after he did it, like, it was kind of a not okay thing to do. And he was like, oh, sorry, I'm not sure. I think it's fine. But I'm never taking you seriously again. Got 2 of those spectator mode, the quest the same day? I've yet to get one. I don't know, is there one hidden one as well, or is it just a daily quest? I'd be an awesome YouTuber? Oh, thanks, Isis. Well, here's... okay. I think I'm far enough along that I can get to the teasing phase. We're not to the reveal phase, but we are to the teasing phase. I do have some ideas for some videos I'd like to maybe start producing and featuring on YouTube in the future, involving some interesting and enjoyable things that I think you guys are going to really like, want to take part in, and just really help make it a real success and something that's really awesome. So I hope you guys will get behind me on it, because I'm excited for it. And I really do think you guys will be as well when I get to the announcing phase. But that's all I'll say right now. You aren't stupid crazy enough for YouTube fame? I completely disagree, Alec. Sorry, I just realized... that's... okay. I want to rephrase what I mean. I don't mean, of course I'm stupid crazy enough for YouTube. I mean, I don't think you actually have to be stupid or crazy for YouTube fame. I think when we think of people who are YouTube famous, we think of people like that. But there are, like, I have so many shows that I watch on YouTube that I thoroughly enjoy and support, where the people involved in it are professional and hilarious and intelligent. Like Minute Physics, one of the most awesome series on YouTube. I love watching Beer and Board Games. I love watching Welcome to the Basement, if you like movies. Really, any of the Minute Science series are awesome. What is his name? Veritas, I think, is the channel. There's a lot of really awesome stuff on YouTube. And it's not just all about being a YouTube personality. And I think we could add to that. You know what I mean? I think we could add to that. Love that Eastern Palace and the Palace of Darkness has the same entrance. I hate that. I like it now. But when I first started learning to run this game, the confusion was real. Alright, well, I guess we're on pace. Nothing bad to say about not losing or gaining any time. It was a decent Eastern Palace in our last PB as well, so most of the time save is going to come here in Desert Palace, hopefully. That's what we're aiming for. White upper middle class, best starting class for Life Quest. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, I feel bad sometimes that I play Life a little bit on easy mode, but you know, you play on hard, maybe Life is challenging, but those extra bonus side quests you get to do just end up being too hard. I think this metaphor is still holding. The daily quest said to be as rare as the 100 gold quest. How much gold does it give you? If it gives you 100, that's awesome. If it gives you 40, then meh. I would re-roll it, despite how rare it was. Well, maybe not, if it's only watch 1. Double minus half a second. It is amazing to think that if we ran... Oops. If we ran... darn it. If we ran this stream and my PB video side by side... Well, up until this point, it would have only been half a second off the entire time. At this point, we're now, like... I've lost about 10 seconds already. That's ridiculous. Ugh. Alright. Let's get back on track here. Hey there, Rifa! Fruit Bats is the next PewDiePie? Oh, man. You guys should save these... You guys should save these videos so that when I do become a wacky, insane YouTube personality and insist that, no, this is just how I naturally am, I'm like this normally, you guys could point these out and be like, nah, he's a fraud, look. He's just trying to be the next PewDiePie. Make sure my thumbnails are interesting. They are. I painted little tortoises on them. Oh, you mean my... Oh, right. Please giggle again? Oh, did I giggle? I didn't even hear myself giggle. It's like a little baby giggle. Fruity pie? Have an app on my tablet that is so fun and addicting. Is it the Twitch app? I hate the fact of how much I want an iPad. Or really any tablet. Because when tablets came out, I thought, these are stupid. I have a smartphone, I have a laptop. I've never had a need for a device in between those two. There's never been a circumstance where I've thought, my phone isn't quite big enough for me to do what I want to do on it, but my laptop isn't quite portable enough for this situation. I need something in between. I've never thought that. Then tablets caught on, and now I want one, and I'm so upset, but I really do want one. They have some of the best, like, board game to iPhone app translations that my friend who's also into board games... Actually, I have a lot of friends who are into board games who have iPads and play the digital versions of board games with each other all the time, and I feel so left out. I want one. This is how they get you. It's the image. They sell the image. And then I want to buy the image. I want to be a guy who plays board games on my iPad. How cool would I be if I was that guy? I'd be so cool. People would be like, oh, look at that guy. That's the guy who plays board games on his iPad. And I'd be like, yeah. Step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4, profit. Okay, step 5, get shot twice in this room. 2 hearts. That's really miserable. It means best case scenario. Best case, I'm going into Lanmo missing a heart. So the 15-1 possible time save seconds here, let's cut that to 20. 30 seconds is already gone. Ugh. Eye fruits. Those are the best. Oh, hey there, just me. There actually might be a heart in that room, but if there is, I have no idea where. None. So I'm not gonna pick up a billion pots looking for it. I'll just continue on. I'm gonna get the 2 hearts before Lanmo. There's just no way to not do that. And hopefully 4 hearts will be enough to carry me through. If not, then I guess we get to see these 2 dungeons again. Much as I hate it, much as I really, really hate it. If we have to do that, we will do it. Well, maybe not. Alright. Well, now we're going in there with at best 3 hearts. Let me recommend you your next phone, Nexus. So the Nexus 1... Darn it! I thought I figured out how to hit that Lanmo. Oh! I think I'm afraid of bonking, and I keep not dashing far enough. See, I didn't dash far enough again there either. I think my reflexes are just too fast. Hey, that's alright. I watch Twitch in bed all the time. All the time. There's a laptop on my nightstand, so in the morning... You know, some people... I remember my parents did this. You would wake up in the morning to get your newspaper, you'd read the newspaper in bed. I watch Twitch in bed, in my laptop. Alright, let's try not to die here. Okay, well, we gotta shoot the arrows in the right direction. That'll be a start. Okay, did 1 point of damage that cycle. Alright, that's better. Oh, no, I got hit. Got 2 more hits in me. Okay, got 1.5 more hits in me. I need to really not get hit by a face, because then I'm dead to 1 piece of earth. I'm also getting incredibly unfortunate RNG here. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. But we're losing about 50 seconds. Oh, well. Hey there, Illegal. Happy Easter to you as well. When the tablets first appeared, my first thought was all the processing power of an iPad combined with the lightweight portability of a laptop. Especially with, like, the MacBook Air and all of those other super thin ones that are coming out now. I don't know, I just kind of feel like I don't really like touchscreens. For some things I do, but for most things I really don't. I feel it's the same way with motion controls. I'm doing quite a bit in this game by only making very, very minor movements, because our brains are incredibly good, especially if you have some experience playing video games, with mapping the idea of, I don't feel like, oh, press A, press B, press A, press B, press Y, press Y, press B 3 times, and then do... I don't think that. I just think, swing the sword and move left, you know? It's very intuitive. It's automatic. Motion controls end up not doing that. So I feel like a lot of this new control-based stuff that we do is steps backward. The button methods we have are just already so good. Not for all things. Like, I'll grant. Touchscreens are good for some things. Like, I love it in my smartphone, but I don't think a tablet would ever replace a laptop for me. It'll fill a different niche, but I don't think it would ever replace a laptop for me. Sure, it's Twitch. So far, the past 3 out of 5 runs I joined, you failed. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. But I'm also getting a lot more particular about the runs I'll decide to keep. I think most runners would dump the run at this point. After I didn't save at least 40 seconds in Desert Palace, would have dumped it. I don't want to do that. I want to complete a run. I haven't completed a run in a couple of days. That makes me feel bad. I want to complete a run. No, why? Ugh, I hate Stofers. Need to play some Binding of Isaac? Huh? Yeah, maybe that would fit. Sure. Maybe we'll do some of that. We'll see how I feel tonight. Binding of Isaac is a really exhausting game for me to play. Like, super exhausting. Like, really exhausting. Because it's randomly generated. I don't really know what I'm doing. Hearthstone, you know, I'm playing something interactively. It's multiplayer, it's competitive, so I'm thinking about it. Link to the Past is the same every time, so I could just kind of... You know, in some cases, like, I know what I'm doing in this room. I know I have to read the Moldorm, but that's really all I'm doing. In Binding of Isaac, it's like every room. What are these monsters? How do I kill them? I need to do a lot of off-stream Binding of Isaac practice before I can start streaming it, but, man, I don't know. It just hasn't bit me yet. The addiction hasn't taken me. I'm waiting for the addiction to take me, because it will. It will. I just have to wait for it. Boop. 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 Oh, yeah, the Nexus. So I was thinking about getting a Nexus, actually. Because I like them. I've liked every single one of them. The problem I have with most of the phones right now is it seems like the screens are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The size of my phone that I have now, I love. I don't want one that's bigger. Nope. We're supposed to go up and right. I don't know why I went left or something. Not sure what I did. Doing a 4% run? Nice. Yeah, I don't like typing on touch... Wait, what? I missed everything? Oh, I wanted those. I don't understand how I missed both the switch and knocking the beetle down. Usually I'll get at least one of the two of them. I will skip the safety switch now. We've only got 16 seconds to save here, so if I want to have a decent light world, only need to save 5 seconds overall, so... This is not catastrophic failure or anything close to that yet. We're still doing fine. I just wish the time were greener. Hey, thank you, Joe! Even though I feel like I'm not even going to be satisfied with a sub 140, I need to get a sub 138.30. Real J, come on. What are you doing to me? Now I know how Moogle feels. Every time I got a new personal best. It's like, oh, great, now I have even more time I need to cut. I thought I only had to cut 5 seconds, now I need to cut like a minute 30? Real J, what are you doing to me? Killing me here! Oh, gosh! Whew. Moldorm tried to get me out of position there, and it almost worked. But I think I recovered. If it weren't for that little bit of sloppiness in the Beetle Room and the Stouffer Troll, this could have been a gold Hera. It was a pretty solid, smooth Hera. Yeah, I'm the same way with the 3DS. I hate when I have to be switching back and forth between the controls and the stylus. I like, apparently, the new 3DS doesn't have the limitation on the 3D either, where you need to be right in front of it. Because that's what was driving me crazy. Mario Kart on the 3DS was always funny to me, because they're like, yeah, you have motion controls where you could turn the screen that you're looking at to try to play the game in order to control it. It's like, why would I ever want to do that? Especially, why would I ever want to do that when the other marketable point of the device is that it's a 3D screen that, if you're not viewing straight on, no longer works. So yeah, let's combine those two things into the same product. I love my 3DS, though. Just some games are more irritating to play on it than others. Some feel like they want the gimmick of using everything that the 3DS can do. So they don't really think about, is it comfortable for our user to switch back and forth between doing these things? As little touchscreen as possible, I think. Or, if you could do it on the touchscreen, let you also do it on the normal controls. It's always better to have multiple ways of doing the same thing, because then you just use whatever's most comfortable in that given moment. Have a Samsung S4, and I refuse to upgrade because the S5 and S6 are massive. Oh, man. My friend has that new iPhone that I guess it comes in a regular size and like an extra large or something, and he has the extra large. That thing looks ridiculous to me. It looks like it could be... Like, if I were to see it, I would be like, oh, they made a miniature tablet. I wouldn't even think it's a phone. It would be a miniature tablet. It looks so big that it's like the distance between my ear and my mouth isn't that big. I would be talking into the middle of the phone. And it would be covering my entire face. Now I need to cut. Oh. It's the only way I'll cope with the pain of being a minute and a half behind. Oh, thanks for the Moldorm. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Cthulhu's older brother. Saving time! We are now at almost minus 30 seconds. I guess I could just say 25.7. You guys see what the number is. And we only need 5. Only need 5 of those. But that's a time we could throw away in one room. Easy. You kids and your computers and your science. Can your science explain why it rains? Yes! Yes, it can! Plus 3 fruit points, if you know what that's from. Disclaimer, fruit points are not a real thing. They have no cash value, cannot be redeemed for anything. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Spiffly. Like, it's cool to think, oh, wouldn't it be cool if you got to pretend you were actually Link and, like, swing the sword and shoot a bow or something? And it's like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. But when you're doing it with a Wiimote, it doesn't really feel as cool. And when Link doesn't actually properly track your movements because our technology doesn't allow for that yet, you get kind of disconnected. You don't feel like you're really swinging the sword. You feel like you're swinging a controller to make Link swing his sword, which is just really a less immersive version of pressing a button. Because pressing a button, I can immerse myself. I don't think of the fact that I'm holding a controller pressing buttons. I'm Link in my head. I'm Link. Guys, I'm Link. You gotta be the... Yep, Sokka. You guys got it. Oh, I missed... I'm so terrible. Link, this is your fault. I'm not Link anymore. I've decided I'm Zelda. Please get out of the way. Why are you wandering in front of me? That's, I think, the only time that middle guard there walked in front of me but didn't notice me. He just kind of stood there while I pummeled him literally to death. Ooh, the iPhone 6 Plus, yeah. That thing is massive. It's ridiculous. My phone pretty much fits over it lengthwise. It reminds me, in high school, I had a friend who drove a VW. What was it called? I can't think of if it was actually called a VW Midget or if that was just the name of it. But it was a very tiny car made by VW, not the Bug, smaller than that. It was a little convertible. And he could park it sideways in parking spaces. My phone looks like that compared to the iPhone 6 Plus. It's crazy. I was afraid of the spring trap. It's not normal to compare phones with your family members. That's what you do in holidays. You have to interact with family that you don't have anything to talk about. So it's like, oh, let's get on a conversation about phone size. Oh, let's all pull out our phones and compare. Oh, this will be something that'll occupy us for a few minutes so we don't actually have to talk to each other. Did Skyward Sword work pretty well? Okay, I didn't play that one. I played a little bit of Twilight Princess on the Wii. And it didn't feel immersive to me. I felt like I was swinging a Wiimote. Like I'm saying, like, in Wii Bowling, you don't feel like you're using a controller. But in Twilight Princess, I did. So that's the thing. In order to have a good... Oh, nice. I thought this was going to be a bad Aghanim after those 2 blue balls in the first cycle. But a perfect third cycle makes this a 2 blue ball Aghanim. Not too bad. Boomerang, you do always come back. Probably the best part of Korra, right? Why, I remember when, with my trusty boomerang, I defeated a man who could firebend with his mind. Sokka, the boomerang, seriously. Or as it's properly pronounced, Sokka, right, M. Night? No. Ladies and gentlemen, we are introducing you the new blockbuster, I Am Link. Okay, so I guess enough of the teasing. I'll tell you guys what I was about to premiere. You know that deal between Netflix and Nintendo about the Legend of Zelda game? It's, Legend of Zelda TV show, rather. They've actually approached me to play Link. This is part of my character study. I've been speedrunning Zelda in anticipation of the role, and they've told me that it's only for somebody who's capable of getting a sub 140. So this is why I've been working so hard for it. But it's worth it. Guard knows Stu. He is, though. Did you see how many guards just walked off the edge in all of the tower? Even Aghanim decides, oh, you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use... He has 3 different spells, all right? 2 of those spells kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it. One of his spells, I can reflect back at him. Why would he ever cast that spell? On top of that, he's probably what? He's got to be level 6, at least. I know he knows Fireball. Cast it. Cast it. What are you doing? I'm absolutely terrible at sword fighting and controlling someone who's amazing. Oh, yeah, that's true. The closer to Link mirrored what I do. Yeah, that's true. I do think that sometimes when I'm playing a game, like, yeah, I'm doing this part terribly, but my character wouldn't be doing this terribly. My character knows how to pick a lock. Just because I can't do the lock-picking minigame doesn't mean he can't. Oh, darn it. Got stuck on the pot, and then had invulnerability frames, and then turned too early. Lots of things went wrong in that room, is what I'm saying. Not 50 seconds wrong, but... pretty wrong. Don't forget all of us little people you stepped... Hey! 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 Stop it! Seriously. This is why you keep throwing up hairballs. You're eating your own hair. Cats do that. You are not a cat. Sorry, guys. My roommate is being weird. It's not true. Actually, I guess I'm the one being weird. Oh! Get along pretty well with my family. Oh, yeah, I get along well with my family as well. But it's still those situations of, like... It's like when you see old friends you haven't seen in a long time. You still all like each other. You still all get along. It's still fine. but sometimes the conversation does die, and it doesn't naturally lead into something else, and it ends up being this, like, moment. And in those situations is when you start comparing phone size. Too high. Still the same place. Too low. Too low. Is that right? Yep. There we go. Whew, it's getting easier. This controller is getting easier at that. I'm starting to get used to it. Could have just gotten used to it by practicing one day, but I like it this way more. Need fruits to play a scary game so he won't only get scared by cows falling on him when he's... I'm so bad at scary games. I'm bad at horror as just like a genre. I can't watch scary movies. I get scared very, very easily, which I suppose is why I need to play a scary video game. I will. It'll be a sub-goal or something like that. You guys could vote on a terrifying game to play, and since I've never played any of them, like, it's not like we have to wait for a new good one to come out. You could be like, oh, Fatal Frame, right? That's a scary game, isn't it? Is that the one of the Japanese one where they take pictures of ghosts or something? I guess I'll play that. Oh, I didn't get an arrow drop. At least I've got full health, though. At least I've got chicken. Oh, cinnamon bun. Don't listen to him, Sydney. You can be whatever you want. Not a cat, though. You get thrown out on the street if you become a cat. No dog of mine's gonna be a cat. From the Slayer of Ketchup. Ugh. What? I guess I didn't go down far enough. Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, that doesn't seem like it's scary. That just seems like it's jumpy, which, yes, I am very jumpy. So it would scare me every time, but I don't know why I charged my sword. But I feel like it would be... After a little while, the jump scares wouldn't scare me anymore. Something that's, like, psychologically traumatizing, that would scare me. But I'd have you guys to talk me through it. Oh, darn it. Oh, well, I should have just tanked it, but he hit me with the fireball. Oh, it was 2 more hits anyway, so I miscounted. That's fine. Oh, good. If he had fireballed there, I would have been crying tears of sadness, but him deciding not to fireball means bang, bang, bang. Shot him down, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. He hit the ground? Nope, I'm losing lyrics. Only 2 fruit points for that one. 3 fruit points for knowing, an Avatar quote. Only 2 fruit points for knowing that one. Not proud of knowing that one. Fatal Frame is like my favorite game ever. Oh, man. Play Stalker the Underground Labs. The Underground Labs are the most pants-peeingly scary things in video games ever. Oh, man. You know what's funny? I was listening to a podcast where someone was talking about the first time they played Resident Evil. Not Resident Evil. Silent Hill? No. Yeah, maybe Silent Hill. I can't remember. The point is, it was a game where there's a scene where a huge crocodile comes out of the water. And he was like, it's weird. That terrified me as a kid. And every time I see it now, it's still terrifying. And I had never played the game, so I wasn't sure of what he heard of, what he was talking about. So I decided to look it up. And it was so, like, the graphics were so bad, and the jump scare was so obvious that I wasn't even the least bit frightened. But... like, maybe a game like that we could play. I want to be able to sleep that night. That's my important thing. Oh, I know, KZ, this pace, look at it. Minus a minute now. I am sad I didn't get the 50 seconds I was looking for in Desert Palace, but we have just been cleaning up since then. Plenty of time to lose it, though. Let's just try not to. Resident Evil 2 has a huge crocodile coming out. That's probably what it was. Maybe he's a lion born in a dog's body. Okay, he could be a lion. I'm not saying he can't be any kind of feline. I'm saying he can't be a house cat. My dog can't be a house cat. That's been my feeling toward most horror games. They're fun to watch other people play. I don't like to play them myself, but it'll be fun to have other people watch me play it, I suppose. And I know it'll be good content, so we've got to do it, but... Bang, bang, bang. Nope, not what I was referencing. That was not the reference. Hey, Spiffly! Thanks for subscribing, man. You are our very first subscriber. Appreciate it. Try Fear. It's a good FPS adventure horror. I'm also really bad at FPSs as well. So it would just be a monumental failure. So those games where it's like, oh, hey, like, it's a lot of zombies, but you totally... this is the pitch. This is the pitch that the developers made to the publishers, by the way. Oh, hey, so there's all these zombies, and you have weapons and stuff, but ammo is super limited, so you've got to be, like, way stealthy and, like, try to not shoot them and survive. Those games would be my games, because I'm bad at FPSs anyway. Like, plentiful ammo would be limited ammo for me, because I miss 90% of my shots. If it's one of those try to never shoot the zombies games, it's like, oh yeah, I'm all over that. I'm all over that. Stealth games I could probably play. Stealth horror would be fun. Like that one Alien game. I think I could do that. If you want to... Oops. If you want a scary game, play League of Legends. It's scary how stupid your teammates can be. I think it was a Cher song. You got it, Just Me. It was a Cher song. I cannot remember the song or any other part of the lyrics. Or even the full lyrics of the part that I said, but... Ooh, nice! We got a really early flute there. Usually it takes me a lot longer to get the flute sound to be made. So let's just mirror, I guess. Hey there, Lady Unohana. How's it going? I like that name. Did I pronounce that right? Unohana? I like that. I did give the mushroom to the witch, right? Yeah, I did. Whew. Hide behind my pillowcase a couple of minutes, then nope. Yeah, I watched a lot of PT. Is that what it was called? I watched a lot of PT streams before I actually got through a full one. Once I got to the point where I knew where all the twists and scares were, I wasn't quite as frightened of watching Let's Plays of it, but... Ugh. Creepy. Minecraft map, the doll... Is there a horror Minecraft map? I'll never do that. I'm serious. I can never play a horror Minecraft. That game just... vanilla already kind of creeps me out sometimes. You know, every once in a while you're like mining and you get this sudden rush of I'm alone in this world deep underground. And you get this like weird, what am I doing? You get this weird like I don't know if that freaks you guys out, but I freak out in games where I'm literally the only living thing there. Like Myst freaks me out for the same reason. I don't like being the only human being in the world. I pronounced it correctly. Awesome. I'm doing really well, Lady Unohana. Had a really nice sleep last night. I know that sounds weird, but I've been sleeping kind of iffy lately. And I just slept really, like, peacefully and soundly last night. Not much tossing and turning. I woke up feeling super refreshed. Like, you know those mornings where you, like, wake up and your eyes are wide open and you're like, hello, day! You know, those kinds of mornings? That's the kind of sleep I had. And they're kind of rare, so you gotta savor them when you get them. Oh, no, I didn't think so. But, oh, no, come on. Patrick Stars. Grab this pot. Hit that switch. Minecraft is a really existentialist game. Yeah, it's really interesting to me. I feel like if I were a psychologist, I could determine a lot about somebody by just looking at their Minecraft world. Because the way I play is, like, really, really sustainable. I try as much as possible to not do anything that I can't fix. I'll never cut down a tree unless I'm intending to replant it in the same spot. And then once I've got a sufficient amount of saplings, all of my wood harvesting is from synthetically made tree farms, not wild trees. I'll try not to kill animals. I'll use bread as my source of food until I could start breeding animals. And then once I've captured some animals and bred enough, I'll release an equal number of the ones I captured to just leave everything equal. That's got to say something about me. That I have this, like, obsessively sustainable mindset toward Minecraft. Anything that isn't renewable, I'm incredibly cautious about using. Health is a little bit iffy. I will get these hearts. If I pick up less than half a heart more of damage, I'll be fine, because there's one heart before the boss, and that would be great. Pretty much just comes down to that walkway there, and then the room right after I come out. If I don't get hit there, we'll be fine for Sword Beam Method for Blind. Oh, wow! He stopped electrocuting the frame I hit him, I think. I have Chuck. Always Chuck will be there for me. What? I'm afraid. Haven't had that kind of sleep in about 20 years. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh. Please, please, please. Oh, missed. Oh, missed again. Hit him that time. Yeah, blocked. Okay, that's okay. We'll just kill him now. Don't need sword beams the entire fight. Non-car bike people will never understand the euphoric feeling of hearing your engine roaring like a monster. Yeah, I'm not a car or bike person either, so I also totally don't get it. I think my favorite thing about the Zelda game design is that it doesn't require any grinding. You know what's funny, ACP Twitch? I agree with you now, but as a kid, I totally disagreed. And the reason was I played mostly role-playing games when I was a kid, so I liked the grinding. That was how I played the game, you know? Most of the time I played the video game, I just wanted to sit down and fight monsters. I didn't want to progress through the story. So in RPGs, I would sit down and I would level for a few hours. I would get some gold, I would buy some new equipment, things like that. And in Zelda, I could never do that. Or I could, but there was no reason to. We are saving time every segment. This is looking so good so far. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but I'm liking this run right now. I think I'll keep it. But I have thrown away a run like this before in, what, it was Ice Palace, right? So let's hope we don't do that. Played this game once, it was so long it took me 10 hours to finish it. You know what? That's probably faster than I finished it when I was a kid. I imagine this game probably took me like 40, 50 hours to beat the first time I played. Something like that. It's gotta be. But now, yeah, hour 40. And I'm trying to cut that even more. Everything I build must be symmetrical and beautiful. What does that say? Maybe perfectionist tendencies? But I agree. Anything I build that I can't, like, think of myself being thrilled every time I see it, tear it down and start again. If there are too many ugly things in a world, I'll just delete the world and start over. Oh, man, I would be a terrible god. Dwarf turn! It's kind of a joke. There's a technique... Oh, I don't know that I went up far enough. Alright, I did. That's a huge, hugely generous spot there. You could stand almost anywhere, and it'll be fine. But there's this joke about being able to chest turn, which is if you open a chest and move away from the chest in the same frame, it saves you, like, 1 frame by the end of the game, which is about a 60th of a second. So we're talking totally not worth it. It's just kind of one of those swag things that you do because you can. Like, oh, I'm so good that I actually care about this 1 frame kind of thing. And, I can't chest turn, but I can dwarf turn like a champ. Ooh, wow, 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 wow! Alright, I'm gonna get hit 3 times by the same bull-headed guard, who then chases me out, doesn't even let me dash. Darn it! I wanted to head into Skull Woods not missing this much health. That would have been my ideal. Missing not this much health. If I had to choose... more health. Oh! Let's switch to this now, just in case. I guess I didn't need to. Alright, shh, I need to listen. We're good. Yeah, darn it, I didn't need to switch to the boomerang. I'm gonna do a wasted item. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna powder this fairy. And then... kill that poor jelly for no reason. I'm sorry, you were just in the way of... I was just throwing the pot down, and it was there. It wasn't my fault. I'm not Hebrew, but my nose is big. I know, I get that a lot too, KZ. I've even had people say things to me, like, out of the blue. Alright. Oh, come on! Well, that's why I picked up 3 extra bombs at Shosh Roshala, I guess. Stop crimes against jellies. But it is weird, because people will come up to me and be like, you know, I like men with big noses. And it's like, okay, thank you. Not strangers. I'm saying, but people will offer it unsolicited, as if they're consoling me about, I know you probably think your nose is unattractive, but I think it's fine. And it's like, thanks, I didn't, but thanks for your backhanded compliment. You know, I think you're fine the way you are. Thanks, me too. I didn't ask you. Eat it. The cupcake. I mean, this was at a birthday party. Oh, only 10 hours because people on chat helped you out a lot? That helps. For sure. Yeah, especially in some of these dungeons where there's a billion different completely wrong ways to go. Ah, dang, no decanter. I don't have enough magic. Ah, I missed. So what I was trying to do there was knock the zombie into that spike. If you do that, he dies. But I missed. So we've got 1 fire rod shot against Mothula. Hey there, Roho! Let's make it count. There's 1. There's 2. Oops! I wasn't paying attention to where I was. Oh, I missed. I said let's make it count, and then I missed. Yipe! Ooh. Like Shlomo? I remember hearing that all the time on the Sonic cartoon. Did you guys ever watch that? Nice job, Slow-Mos. I can't remember what Sonic's voice sounded like. Is missing health good, though? Missing half a heart is usually good, because it means I don't have sword beams. Missing that much! Not desirable. I like men with big noses. Thanks, Baka. We call him Brutes! The prettiest he's not a butterfly. He's a fake butterfly. He's a moth. He's one of those poisonous moths. Poison dumb moth. We were going to save more time in this segment, too. No, I mean, not much, but... Oh, man. Oh, man. This could be it. This could be it. Don't get ahead of yourself, though. Still plenty of time to throw it away. I mean, think about the run I had, and then we lost in Ganon's Tower. It's totally possible to lose a minute in Ganon's Tower. No, moths are great. It's just that moth. That moth that's a problem. And that one moth that when I was a... Ooh, I'm 2 rupees short. When I was a teenager, I think, or I may have been a child. In fact, thinking about where I was living at the time, I guess I was a child. I was probably in, like, 5th grade or something. And, I was getting into my mom's car, and I reached my hand into the handle, and there was a moth tucked up in there that I didn't see. And I crushed the moth with my hand. Not intentionally. It was just... It was where I was grabbing, and so I crushed it in my hand. And moths are weird when you do that, because their wings just basically turn into dust. So it just kind of, like, was dust. Weird. I felt really bad, too. That 1 second time save. Oh, it's all we needed. Okay, we don't need to mirror there. Don't need to mirror there. We mirrored already. Don't need to go to the item again. Oh, Unohana, yeah. Take it easy. Have a good night. And maybe we'll see you again in the future. Take it easy. And it was really nice to meet you. The Moth Crusher. That is how I got my nickname in high school. Which was the Moth Crusher. Yeah, shortly after that, I went into a career of monster truck racing. And when that didn't work out, I decided to go back to high school, finished high school. And drop the moniker. I've actually not been referred to as the Moth Crusher for many, many years. It really does take me back. It takes me way back. Want to send you a PM, but it doesn't allow me. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what the error is. Have you tried, if you want to scroll down to chat rules, the very last rule there says something about, like, you know, chat is not the place to argue with monitors. It's also not the place to argue with monitor lizards. Don't do that. I thought there was a heart there. There's supposed to be a heart there. Oh, was it because I got it already? Did I get it in the way in? Maybe I got it in the way in. Sad. Probably do because I followed you. Nice, Unohana. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, we'll definitely see more of you in the future then. And you can see our schedule is right down below. We do stream 7 days a week, so feel free to stop by whenever you'd like. Always welcome here in the family of fruit bats, just like real fruit bats. Fruit bats are some of the most accommodating, friendly animals you'll ever run into. All you need to do is walk up to one and be like, hey, and they'll be like, hey, do you want a piece of this grapefruit? And you can just be like, sure. Or, no, I don't really care for grapefruit. But here's the thing, if you tell like, never use the excuse, oh, I don't really like that particular type of fruit to a fruit bat. Because they'll always be like, oh, then how about this? Then how about this? Then how about this? Like, they have a lot of fruits they're going to offer you. So if you just don't want anything, just tell them. They won't be offended. Oh, no, I missed. That was pretty devastating. It's going to slow me down a lot. And cost me yet another bomb. I could lose this run to lack of bombs. I'm going to waste time and pick up one more. I don't think I need it, but maybe that one bomb is going to make a difference. Oh, you stupid jelly. I'll make it. Nope. All right, come on. Score. Nah, let's do this the safe way. Let's do this the safe way. I don't want to risk it. I've got full health. I don't want to have to bomb jump again. There's no reason to try to save a minute. I mean, a second. And risk this entire run. No reason to do that. Whoops! Oh, come on, sword beams. Got wrecked by sword beams there. Alright, full health, and we've got a fairy already in the bottle, so we do not... And we've already got full magic. Alright, I really could have easily lost health in this room, so I'm glad. Please tell me you've done an improv class at some point. Your ability to just embark on stories coming up with stuff is majorly impressive. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've never taken an improv class, no, but I did do improv for about 1.5 years in high school. And loved it. Loved it. And have been wanting to do it again since, but haven't really found a group of people that, like, it worked for me in high school because my team and I had a lot of chemistry, so we just played off of each other really well. And I haven't found a team that has that same chemistry with me yet. So, hold on one second. Let me try to not die to cold stare here. Oh, shoot! I miscounted the hits. Totally fine. Whew. Whew. Oh, no! Sub 140 today, that's what we're going for, KK. We're trying really hard for it. Mr. Shim on Twitch on Fruit Bats TV. Yeah, that works as well. That's a really good idea, Baka. He is Fruit Mod. All those splits are making me green with envy. I think we're going to see some more time save here, too, because we've got a possible time save of about 20 seconds, and I don't think that was 20 seconds worth than 20 seconds worse than gold. Your YouTube is not lame, KZ. I don't know that I've ever been there, but I'm sure it's not lame. I'm sure it is as awesome as your Twitch channel, twitch.tv/KZ_Fruit. The underscore is to help you remember it. Mire time. This is now potentially the trolliest of segments. We got good Stouffer participation there, too, and importantly, got to use the sword beams to freeze them and get them out of our way. One hit there is fine. Totally fine. We hope to go into Mire with full health, but, I mean, it's Mire, so it's not going to happen most of the time. Anything you do after Death Mountain, just expect that you're not going to have full health. I guess I could dash here, what with my ability to dash there. Doing all the work. Aw. I'll pick it up. I promise. Played off each other, not with each other, Rifa. All this advertising in the commentary. It's funvertising, is the way I like to think of it. You know, some of the... I would desperately love to work in advertising for something that doesn't require good advertising. Like advertising gum or something. The gum market is very saturated. If you want to be a successful gum manufacturer, you have to be able to produce good gum. But if I worked for, like, oh, we're a company that produces notebooks for Christians. I could be like, oh, yeah, so your slogan is... take notes with Jesus. And they'd be like, that's excellent. It'd be the best job ever. I saw these, like, little, sports figurines for a bunch of different sports with Christian messages on them. But they were all basically like, kick a field goal with Jesus. You know, Jesus gives you a home run. Jesus is the ultimate goal. You know, things like that. So not only did I mirror, I'm pretty sure that fireball is going to hit me too. Yeah, that fireball is going to damage me. Ah, I hate the way this cutscene works. That's so unfair. See, isn't that lame? It's a good thing I didn't have full health, or I would have been super sad. I'd have been the super soaker of sadness. I don't know what that means. Oh, hit him! You missed him. Link. Link, no! Did I need those rupees? Nope. Did I want them? Yep. Okay, so that was a really slow way to do that room. Possible time save here is 12 seconds, so if we still have an amazing rest of this dungeon, that slow room probably isn't going to matter that much. And even if it does matter, keep in mind we only need to save 5 seconds. So it's okay. No one ever pays me in gum. Yeah, see, you need advertisements like that. My Pepsi promo code is reset. Oh, why would you shoot me? I thought we were all in this together. You guys are under the oppressive thumb of Vitreous. I'm here to liberate you. What are you doing? Why? Why? Ugh. I wonder, KZ, if your Vice City flying experience would help at all. Would help at all in a real flying situation. Because I've seen the way you fly helicopters in Vice City, and that terrifies me a little bit. Because I wouldn't want to be in a helicopter with you and have you go, no, it's okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pitch downward so that the nose is almost in the water, and then we're going to fly under that overpass. Never going to happen. And meanwhile, you're like, here, take this rifle and shoot at all the boats underneath us. KZ, you need to learn how to separate fiction from reality. Vice City isn't real. Kick a field goal with Jesus. Not using Jesus, just alongside Jesus. See, this is the confusing thing about English. We've got words like that with multiple meanings. We gotta fix this. Kick a field goal alongside Jesus. This is why I need a consultant in my Christian advertising firm. So I appreciate this. You know, I walk in there and they're like, okay, we currently have kick a field goal with Jesus, and I'm like, No, see, the problem with that is kids would envision that as using Jesus' head as a football. They'd say, oh my goodness, we never would have thought about that. And I'd be like, yeah, that's why you're literally paying me $1 million. And they'll be like, yeah. Yeah. It is kind of unprofessional that you keep bringing it up. And I'm like, yeah, but what are you going to do? You're paying me literally $1 million. And be like, yeah, man, you got us again. This is why you are the premier Christian advertiser in this particular geographic demographic. And I'll say, yep. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Specifically, literally $1 million. The more of tangents I go on, the less I think about Link to the Past, and the better I do. So we've got about half an hour more of this, guys. Buckle down. Buckle down. Weird analogies, off-the-wall stories, nonsensical tangents. Those are all in store. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, enough of that. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that, like, anytime I watch a YouTube video now, and even if they don't do the standard, like, oh, like, comment, subscribe, hit the button below, even if they just, like, if they have a customized, like, specifically reasonable thing that they're saying, every time I hear it, I'm always like, ooh, like, comment, and subscribe. It's so sad. Ice skating with Judas, in that you'd be on very thin ice. I think that's bad advertising there, Rifa. Sounds dangerous to me. Oh! I think you need to... Oh, no. Come on, eye move. Left eye move. Left eye move toward me. Left eye. Ah, darn it. Oh, now you move. You butt. You butt! Oh, I only have... Wow, I have no arrows. I didn't pick up any arrows. If you're wondering, no, that's not the fastest way to kill him. So we might actually lose time here now. If we do, it's not actually going to be significant because the rest of the dungeon was actually fine. But we might lose a little bit of time, which is fine. We only need to save 5 seconds. I know this isn't Zelda related, but I hate how in Hearth tournaments there are 9 classes, but only 3 to 5 are even playable. In Arena that might be true. But, you know, this is what happens sometimes in some sort of competitive games, is sometimes characters that are powerful in one expansion are underpowered in other expansions, and it keeps flopping around. So, yeah, now no one's going to pick Warrior in Arena, but who knows, after Blackrock Mountain, maybe Warrior will be the dominant Arena class. As long as your name isn't Lance, I'm sure a helicopter ride with Casey would be awesome. If my name were Lance, nothing in my life would be awesome. Let's say it was Lance Burton. That guy's pretty cool. Alright, a couple of different things went wrong there. Can you identify all of them? Pencils down. That's such an unfair test. Okay, guys, here's your test. You ready? Pencils down. Oh, what? You can't do it with your mind? Channels that make you say like, comment, and subscribe make you do the opposite? Yeah. Because it's almost like, you know, if you can't bring something new and unique to your way of asking people to like, comment, and subscribe, which, by the way, they're gonna do if they want to do. If they like you, they'll like you. You don't have to ask them to, hey. It's not like I walk up to strangers and I'm like, hey, listen to this comment I'm about to tell you. Do you know what time it is? Like, comment, and subscribe at my question about what time it is. If you want more questions like this in the future. Yeah, ya butt. Sorry, I know I kind of flew off the handle there. I apologize. Fastest way to kill him was this run. Zelna can't replicate it. Zelna probably couldn't replicate it. Too much practice doing it right. Couldn't do it that way. That's for sure. Oh, alright. Okay, damage boosted. Intentional. Lance is the best Pokemon trainer. I don't know why I went over and slashed that jelly. I literally had no reason to. I was like Robert Downey Jr. in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang when I hit that guy in the side of the head with a gun. References. Yeah. Lance Boyle would be the worst name ever. Or an incredibly successful dermatologist's name. I couldn't think of a type of doctor that would typically Lance Boyles. But that's gross. I don't think I'm going to say the phrase Lance Boyle again. Oh, darn it. Look at what you just made me do. Misery Mire is the first split where you lost time. Technically, I also lost time in Eastern Palace. I don't know if you could tell. The green in Eastern Palace is ever so slightly lighter than the green in Hyrule Castle. It means I lost less than 1/10 of a second. Actually, less than half of a 1/10 of a second. I guess less than 20th of a second. Nice. Because otherwise it would round up. But yeah, how about that? Zelda, you're the baddest at being bad. You're pretty. Ugly. By the way, you should check out my channel if you're a new Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. I deal with this all the time because there's a number of different websites I have that I have, like, advertising on and make modest advertising revenue off of, like, legal-related websites and things like that. And every once in a while, I'll get an email from a lawyer who's like, oh, I'm really interested in your website. I want to chat about it. And, like, have this, like, really interesting-seeming discussion. But then it ends with, like, I'm a blogger, too. You want to swap links? And it's like, no, I don't. I thought we were connecting like people. I didn't realize you were just trying to scoop me. That's a term. trying to scoop me for all I'm worth. Don't you hate it? Lance Boyle is Susan Boyle's husband. They're not a cute... Wait, is that an actual... Is that his actual name is Lance Boyle? I didn't lose time, I just split late? Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. Or maybe the previous split I split early. Huh? Whew, not a bad Swamp Palace in the trolling that I usually face. So that's nice. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. Oh no! It's less fine, but whatever. Alright. Let's try to use a little bit more hookshot action here. Ostensibly, that makes you move faster. Because I think the hookshot moves at about Link's dashing speed, except you don't have to do the before the start of the dash. Well, good, Reef. I'm glad I was able to help you out. Make sure I split way early. Yeah, I should just... All I have to do to get sub 120 is just hit my split button over and over and over right now. It's almost like managing the world's finances. You've got to be at least a little bit tempted to just be like, meh. There, it's fine. By the way, I imagine that there's one guy at a computer who manages all of the world's finances. Is that not how it works? Just on one computer, he has all the money that everybody has just written down in one spreadsheet? I think. That's my understanding of it, anyway. I have stuff like that on my head, though. I just did my taxes last night. Ugh. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Let me have your puffballs. Thought I got a little too close there. Alright, possible time save here is only 7.5 seconds. Don't know that this Swamp Palace was that good. So we might lose some time here. I have no water. No wonder I'm thirsty. Boom, scooped. Oh, that's nice, Isis. That's nice of you. Yeah, I see streamers on Twitch who do that all the time, too. Like, hey, thanks for your interest in donating to me, but I have a job. I make perfectly fine money. So if you want to donate to this charity instead. I think it's really cool when people do that. Gotta pick up some arrows soon. Yeah, all I knew of was that one in Swamp Palace will scoop up. I should have enough into Ganon's Tower, considering I'm doing silver arrows. My need for arrows is substantially lower than they would be in Tempered Sword route, so I should be okay. Fruits better pick Mage and Arena after this run. Perfect sentence to confuse a grandmother. Tell me this isn't going to be gold. Oh! That, it wasn't a gold. It pretty much tied it. My previous segment, right now, to me, says that it was 0.00 seconds slower, which means I lost there less than 1,000th of a second, which is definitely just reaction time of hitting a button. So that may as well just have been a tie with gold. So in other words, exactly as much time we saved in that segment is how much time we had to save, period. Good for us. We've got 2 more dungeons left. They are the 2 hardest dungeons in the game, but I still have the fairy that I got from the beginning, have yet to need it, which is nice. It may be actually time to drop the bottle, but just think about it. If I dropped the bottle, if I didn't have the bottle now, I'd be on the edge of my seat thinking all I need to do is die, and I lose everything. Everything. I have my entire house riding on this, guys. My car is riding on this. My marriage is at stake. I bet my kids' college fund. No, I shouldn't make fun of gambling addictions. They're devastating. His name is JP Morgan, isn't it? Ah, I knew it! JP. I'd like to chase him out of town. Is JP Morgan Chase? No? I don't know what I'm... I don't know. No. Mom, get the camera! Mom! Ugh. Why? I don't even need to go to the start menu. Excuse... No, no, no! I want to kill you! Oh, I wanted to kill you and eat your heart. Oh, well. Sentences that aren't usually said like that. Oh, I wanted to kill you and eat your heart. Why? Okay, made sure to go around the long way, just so I could get hit by another rock. Metamorphic igneous, they are not ambiguous. When I was in 3rd grade, I was in this play where we did this rock rap to the tune of We Will Rock You, Queen's song We Will Rock You. And I can't remember much of the song. I just remember there was a metamorphic igneous, they are not ambiguous. Metamorphic igneous, they are not ambiguous. That's the only one I remember. There was, I'm sure, one for like volcanic and sedimentary too, but I don't remember what they were. Oh! I played a honeybee in this particular play. So what I had to do was the busy bee rap. That one I remember much more clearly. It's like, we're busy, busy bees. We live in a hive. Working together is what we do for life. We've got jobs to do, so excuse us, please. We're busy, 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 busy bees. We work all day in the early morning hours collecting pollen and nectar from out of the flowers. We get all of the pollen that we found. Something, 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 and spread it around. Into the colony where something queen. Busy, 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 busy bees. Alright, I guess I only know the first part of it, but... That's a surprising amount to remember since 3rd grade. I promise you I've not used the busy bee rap since then. It's not something that comes up very often in my day-to-day life. Surprising as that may be. Yeah, I knew I missed. I should have just not gone for it. Let's just do this full safety way. I'll make it! Didn't quite make it. And I didn't use the mirror method, but that's okay. It doesn't really make a difference. To be honest, I don't think the mirror method is faster anyway. It might be, but I don't think so. Sorry, I know I'm going off on all these weird tangents and not keeping up with chat, but a little bit of it is because this part needs a little bit more concentration, and I don't want to lose this time. I don't want to lose this time. This time. This time. Oh, no! Full troll. Full troll chain chomp room. Maximum possible trolling. Maximum possible trolling. Nope. Come on. Alright. We got maximum level trolling, not maximum level trolling, which would have been much more prim and proper and polite. But that was definite maximum trolling in that room. We dealt with it pretty well, though. Drop the bottle at the same time I switched to Japanese version? I think I want to get some time save in the Japanese version, but then, yeah, it's dropping bottle is the next thing I do. Gotta get used to the Japanese version first, though. That was the lamest thing I've heard all day. What, the Busy Bee rap? It's awesome. I don't know why I'm so desperate to get away from that bunny beam. I actually got hit by those skulls to get away from the bunny beam. I don't care if I get bunnied after I get the key. Straight out of Portland, y'all. Word. The Busy Bees. If these bees ain't getting busy, they ain't trying hard enough. Oh, the igneous rock thing? Yeah, I'll admit that one was a little bit lamer. Alright. Oh, darn it! Yep, sure, I'll get those. Whew. Okay. Still doing okay. What do I mean by dropping the bottle? You know, it's like dropping a new mixtape. So there's a, just in case you're serious, there is a item called the bottle, which we use to store a fairy in to revive us if we die. By dropping the bottle, I mean no longer picking up the bottle, or the net, for that matter. Eep! It's fine, which means we graduate up from using a safety strategy. So we risk a little bit more that if we die, the run is dead, as opposed to we come back to life with the fairy. But we also save the time it takes us to pick it up, which is modest. We're talking like 30 seconds here, maybe? I don't actually know how much time it takes to get net and bottle, but... And we'll drop the mic. Oh, my throat is starting to hurt without my water. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Helmsor died, right? Yeah, he did. Let's powder this fairy. Hopefully. Okay, we did. Alright, we're back on track. It's okay. Okay, nothing is ruined. Except that Pokey was in an awkward spot, but never mind. Oh, come on. Alright, we're good. Now we just need Trinex. Now we just need Trinex. Boom. So not a great laser skip there. B-Thing was second. Oh. Alright. Ooh, nice. You thought you were going to blow some ice on me? I don't think so. I'm going to blow some death on you. Uninex. I don't know what you call just one of them. He's called Trinex because he's got 3 necks. So basically what happened there is he ate me, and then I slashed him from the inside and burst out of his stomach. Did you guys see that? That's totally what happened. 100%. 100%. Actually, it's no major glitches. Busy bee raps. I love that, Baka. Bizza bee. I know all about this game, just the speedrun strat names. Yeah, I make jokes about hovering all the time that don't make sense if you're not familiar with the speedrun strats. Hovering Hera. Ah, Baby Boo, thank you. We've got 30 possible seconds to save here. We're not going to save 30, but we are going to save some. I would love to actually cut Realj's time on this run. I don't think that will happen, but... I will say this as a matter of fact. These times are getting screenshotted. Whether it's a really dramatic time loss at the end, or a new personal best. These are important splits to memorialize. Something exciting is about to happen in the next 2 segments. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's making my heart a little bit weak. I'm a little bit worried for it. When a Fruits and a Zelna love each other very much, we get Sydney, the speedrunning dog. I won't explain exactly how. Just go with it. The busy bees. Igneous rocks. Stone hard rhymes. Alright. So this is a more focusy sort of dungeon. As you could imagine, what with it being the last dungeon and all. Every room is like, hey, remember a technique that you learned? Here's your final test. Passed that one, Let's see if I pass this one. I did. Not how you actually have to do that, of course, but that is the faster way to do it. Oh, good. Didn't accidentally grab the wall there. That's always a good sign. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Also, I apparently do the warps in a different order than people do them now. I just click my front teeth together. I hate that. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do this warp. We didn't need to. We lose some seconds here, but nothing to worry about. All we need to do is finish the game cleanly. You know, we don't have to do well. We don't have to save all the time we possibly can. We're probably losing time in this segment. This is a gold Ganon's Tower we're running against. So we got to expect to see it drop a little bit. But as long as we are still at minus, like, 30 after this, we're in really good shape. Can you say penguins? Penguins! I love drifting into that. I don't know that that's the best way to do it, but I just love drifting for the final hit. You can open many keys that small ones cannot. If you haven't learned that from the first 10 dungeons by now. Oh, this is good. I didn't accidentally walk out of the dungeon. I didn't accidentally walk out of the dungeon. Oh, this is going really well. And I've got full health here. Splendid. Could do that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Switch to the bow and arrow here. Okay, no arrows. Totally fine. Cool. I'll get that heart. It's alright. It's on the way. Free key dash here. I was slow about it, but I still got it, so that's fine. Okay, nope. Started the dash at the wrong time. Okay, that's fine. I kind of let that happen. Don't pressure him. No hype. Everybody just start booing me. It'll make me feel better. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Did I accidentally walk out of the dungeon before? So many times. It actually doesn't matter. All you have to do is turn around and walk back in again, but it does cost time, and it feels stupid. But no, it's not like I need to redo the dungeon at that point or anything. Oh, missed. And can't pick up the pot. Skeleton keeps changing directions and confusing me. Oh, nice movement, Horsehead. Thank you. It's always that third Horsehead that control you. That one can too, and he didn't too badly, so that was good. Why did I sprint there? Oh, nice. Got good movement on that skeleton too. Oh, sweet. If I could just get out of here. Oh, shoot. Get out, get out, get out, go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Doing good. Already have the whip. Not the whip. The bow. Was way out of position. Just kind of went for the spray and pray strategy. And thanks to being amazing at this game, it worked. Whoo, whoo. Whoo, whoo. Okay, that Wizrobe got a spell off, which was a little bit weird and scary. Nice! Nice! Man, after that Desert Palace, I was thinking we weren't going to have a good run, but... Do I need magic? I don't. I don't need health either, so let's just go straight up these stairs. Troll Dorm time. That's still going to be a big one. We still got 3 bosses left. And a room that could go slightly trolly. I have so much health, I don't know that I need it. But I'm still going to get this fairy anyway. It's not that big of a time loss. Well, now it expanded a little bit. Alright, hook shot. Good. Good, alright. No troll on Trolldorm. We've got one more room and 2 more bosses left. We're doing fine. And we got right up the middle. Right up the middle. Alright. 2 bosses. Here we go. Final 2 bosses. We're already, by the way, beyond gold, so we're already losing time. How did I do Ganon's Tower this fast? Oh, man. Awful setup. Got 2 hits on him, though. Ooh, another rough one. Oh, shoot. He blue-balled. Alright. Just need 3 more hits. This one isn't easy, but I think I can get 1. Okay, I got 1. So we just need 2 more hits. Oh, I could get it right now. Got it. Alright. You guys are such trolls. Alright, here we go. Ganon fight time. This is it. This is it. Actually, I wasn't nervous until this very moment. Got 6 already. Let's get an extra 2 just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it clean. Let's hang around here. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Get some extra hits. Let's play a little bit of dodge. 1 teleport is fine. 1 teleport is fine. Okay, I said 1, but that's fine. Extra teleports are also okay. Ganon, thank you. Ganon, thank you. Take breaths. I need to remember to oxygenate my brain or I'm going to pass out. Oh, man. Ooh, he didn't move. I accidentally torch glitched. That's totally fine. Oh, I've already got the bow. Just need 1 more hit on him now. I beat Real J's time, too. I beat Real J's time as well. I'm still shaking. My hands are still shaking. Oh my goodness. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. It's been weeks we've been working for this. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my, still gotta get through this, but oh my goodness. Oh. Reset, I didn't gold Ganon. I know, I actually thought I was going to. As he was blowing up, I was looking at the time, like, we're not ticking up yet. We actually only missed gold Ganon by 2 seconds. I also gold Ganon's tower. How did that happen? Oh, man. Guys, thank you so much. Oh, I can't even thank everybody by name. You guys are amazing. Illegal Stealth, Lenzito, Metatron, KK, thank you, Baby Boo. Crewmax, KZ, oh, Baka, Mushroom, Just Me, Blue Viper, Negazeus, thank you so much. Hot Ham coming through. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Grunge, A-Pod, oh, Penguin, Green Linen. I hope I'm not missing people. Isis, Spiffly, thank you guys so much. Lowercase Row, oh, Joe, thank you. I'm hitting these buttons a little bit faster than I need to be, I think. Just a little bit faster. So, thank you so much. ACM, thank you. Oh, Rektar, thank you so much. Rojo, thank you. Guys, world record for me. Ooh, Eosin, thank you. MNC Epiphany. I do read that color sometimes. Sub 140, and not only that, sub 139, and not only that, sub 138.30. We cut through so many goals. We cut through so many goals. Oh my goodness. Japan 1.0, here we come. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Did I say this run is going to suck? ISIS, I'm going to have so much fun highlighting this and seeing. Every segment is green, too. Every single one. Other than Meyer and maybe Eastern Palace, where it could have just been spinning late, we saved time in every single segment. Even switching to Japanese version, we're going to have a hard time beating this. No worries, KK. We're still going to run on the US version a lot. I love this version. But if we're going in, like, races or stuff like that, or if we're going for a personal best, something like that, we'll do some Japanese version. The game is still exactly the same. In fact, even these credits are the same. The only difference is instead of saying flippers for sale, it says, hand webs. No, finger webs. Real J, thank you! Oh, man. I love, too, that the very first thing I said as Ganon was blowing up was, oh, man, we cut Jayhawk, too. Cut Jayhawk as well. I needed that. Finger webs for sale. I needed that so badly. Because it was like, oh, I feel like Moogle and Jayhawk are, like, the two people I'm, like, keeping up with and staying ahead of. Keeping the pressure back on again. Pressure back on! Also says Ocarina Boy instead of Flute Boy, and to be fair, lowercase rho, that's correct. Nice, Chosen. Thank you. We're tweeting that right now. Save image as... let's call it... OMG, OMG, OMG. I think that probably works. Save that on the desktop. Add photo. OMG, OMG, OMG. Tweet. Whew. Man, that is really exciting. That is so exciting. Oh, man. Is this world record? You like? I did gold. I guess it wasn't all green splits. You're right. One of them was gold, but other than Misery Mire, we saved more and more time every split. This is gonna be. We're gonna take a long time in the Japanese version before we cut this. Like, I really thought we were gonna probably get like 139.50, you know, something like that. And then our first run through the Japanese version, maybe slash that all the way down really fast. But now, I mean, whew, this is gonna be a hard time to beat when we switch over to Japanese version. This is over a minute and a half faster than I've ever played this game before. Whew. Rifa, so glad you got to see it too. Oh, and it's on Easter! It is an Easter Sunday miracle! Oh, dang. Now I feel bad for not being religious. Thank you, Easty. Bopped the 139. Right on the nose. Boop. And knocked it down to 138.27. I still can't believe it. And we've still got a big gap to Sum of Best, too. Our Sum of Best is still sub 135, so we could totally do it. Sanjo, this is it. This is the new PB. 138.27. Means what I get to do after the stream, I get to highlight this. I get to update the information below the video. I get to put the new link to the new PB. Ooh. We did it. Why didn't I race earlier? I slept through it and forgot, is basically what happened, Green Linen. But in the end, I would have loved to get this time in a race. This would be awesome to get in a race, but 138.27, and not only that, but on the US version as well. Thank you so much, Isis. Fruit Bats has risen. Maybe my going to church last night helped. Thank you, Just Me. I appreciate it. I want to load myself up with Cheesecake Factory now. Excellent run. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking. Whew. Yes. Well, see, that's what I've always said, MNC. Like, this is always the way I try to cheer up runners who are, like, trying to cut time and frustrated, too. It's like, hey, look, here's the thing. Every time you run, it's a little bit of practice, and you get a little bit better. If it were a perfect world, every time you ran, you would cut 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds off your PB every time. So every run where you're plus a minute, plus 20 seconds, plus 7 minutes, plus 2 minutes, all of those runs are runs where you were actually minus 2 seconds. You just haven't realized that time save yet. After enough runs, suddenly all of those little time saves will catch up to you, and you'll be able to realize that minus 137 that we've been working on for probably about a month now. Whew. And it worked. Thank you so much, Sanjo. Have a slice for me tomorrow? Yes. No bottle, by the way, I just realized. If I didn't have a fairy, though, in that Ganon fight, I probably would have been so nervous, I might have just, like, broken the controller in my hand. You learn more from mistakes than from not mistakes. Good point, Mr. Grunge. Thanks, Miss Haunter. Another run? Oh, I'd love to. I think I need to take a step away from Link to the Past for a moment just to let my heart rate go down, but... But we might do another one later. I don't know if I could do one right now. Or maybe I could. Maybe I could. Ugh. Nice.